yes, but your wedding is hard. We had to wait a lot, change a venue, change all these things. It's stressful, man. I'm just saying, can the brother of the bride get like a night away from his kids to have a drink and dance a little bit? Come on. But in all seriousness, man, how great is it that this day is happening? I mean, it's amazing. Everybody here is just so happy to be here. This is the first thing they've been to in 2 years, so you're getting a lot of extra cheers for my speech. You know, when I was thinking about what I wanted to say about my little bro, you know, I went down this path, and one theme kind of kept coming to mind. It was this notion that David is very passionate about things. He either loves something, like it's the best thing you've ever seen, it's God's gift to man, or he hates it. He hates it so much that he's going to write pages of reviews online about how much he hates it, so nobody ever has to deal with it again. But he's passionate. He's really, really passionate, and he commits to things, which I love that about him. So I wanted to share some of the things that he likes. I mean, just because of the occasion. It could be fun to talk about all the things he hates. But because of this occasion, I wanted to talk about all the things that David is committed to and done a really good job. The first one would be his first job. Dude, you absolutely crushed your first job. David was a receptionist at a tan and nail salon in Southwest Florida. That wasn't a joke.
No missed appointments.
No, but I was gonna. You stole my line. There were no missed appointments. We're brothers. No missed appointments. Everybody who needed it got their appointment on time. I mean, he didn't make a lot of money, but he was the tannest 8th grader you've ever seen. And his cuticles, don't even get me started. They were pristine. But seriously, I remember thinking, like, this little kid has a job, and yeah, he's working at this place, and he's just killing it. He's giving it his all. And that kind of carried over into high school. I mean, I know somebody already mentioned it, but not only was David class president, but he was student body president, which means the students there recognized that David was going to commit to them and, you know, and do them right, which is amazing. Right? That's the ultimate commitment.
Yeah.
So David's next job, I think, out of high school, he worked for a mechanical contractor, and his title was, I think what I like to call it is like warehouse boy, where you pretty much got anything done. Like he would fill orders for construction sites, he would clean welders, or sometimes even spit shine the hull of Steve Harder's boat, which was amazing. But if there was a job that needed to be done, David was your man. But in all seriousness, Thomas, he actually did a really, really good job. Okay? But then it kind of takes me to, yes, I'm going to talk about it. So, you know, when David went to college, I think he was able to combine his passion with his dedication, his commitment. And, you know, he did something that a lot of people try to do. He became a musician. And I'll be completely honest, I was so skeptical. I was like, okay, good luck with that. I know a lot of people that tried to be musicians, and yeah, they all crushed it. Yeah. Oh, hang on, Bono's calling. No, but seriously, like, I was so skeptical, but, you know, as the amazing supportive brother I am, I went to his show when he was on tour in Portland, and it took me 5 minutes sitting in the back of that show to realize, holy shit, like, there's 100 kids here mouthing the words to his song. I mean, I actually got emotional. I mean, it was crazy. I literally started crying. My wife is here to attest to that. I mean, it might have been a couple Chardonnays, but I was crying. And then, like, 10 minutes later, I had my hands in the air, just yelling, "Fuck the Gap!" Maliciously talking about the retailer who's been selling me shirts for years, and when you wash them one time, you have a belly shirt and your guts hanging out. That's not flattering. It's not flattering at all. But what I would say is David committed to rapping, and he did a really good job. But when David realized that rap doesn't pay the bills, which it's okay because it's not cool if rap pays the bills, right? It's not cool. It's not cool. It's an underground thing. You'll get it. But David went on into his professional side of his career, and he was, you know, working with some family members, you know, selling like really high quality organic cotton t-shirts, which, you know, in theory, hopefully someday would put those fuckers at the Gap out of business. But, you know, but what was amazing to see that is that David was like growing, he was evolving, he was actually putting all of his passion into his professional life, and I was just so proud of him. But you know, I could sit here and talk about school, the first jobs, or the rapping about money and big screen TVs, but I would say the thing that David has impressed me the most with is his commitment to family. I mean, he is a fantastic brother, an amazing son, and I'm so proud of him. I mean, it's amazing. And I was thinking when I was writing the speech at my wedding, David told me all of the things that I had taught him. And I was thinking, like, man, he's taught me so many things. I mean, you taught me how to be a friend. You taught me how to be a brother. You taught me how to commit to things and, like, never give up, man. Like, it's good shit. But my favorite story about David, he came to visit me in Gonzaga when I was there. He was in high school, and I signed us up for a 3-on-3 basketball tournament. It's the largest in the nation, Hoop Fest. David was going to be our fourth man. Well, after one game, I quickly realized David was our first man. He was out there like schooling people way older than him, some who had played like professional ball overseas. We played for 10 straight hours in the blistering sun, and we made it to the championship game of our division and lost because the other team started shooting free throws.
We got cheated.
We got cheated. But I was so impressed with his commitment, and like, you know, an hour later, after one very, very light beer, David was passed out sitting up on my couch. I just remember thinking, this little tyke gave it everything he had. You know? The point of the stories, though, is that David, like those of you who know him, which I'm assuming is everyone here except for the bartenders, know that David commits hard to everything. And that's how I know he's going to be a fantastic father. And a fantastic husband. I know I said it, but I'm proud of you, man. And I see every day how proud of you our mother is. And if our father were here today, man, he would be proud of you too. So proud. And Chelsea, you know, if my dad were here today, he'd be very proud to have you join our family. Not only are you passionate, but you make David so much better. You do. You guys are perfect together. And I know my dad would be super, super happy that if David ever got into a bar fight, you'd be there to protect him. Chelsea's a black belt. I don't know if you guys knew that. And David is a terrible fighter. I don't know if you knew that either. But Chelsea, seriously, I could tell right away that you and David were meant for each other. I mean, when we went to that pretentious restaurant at Lake Oswego, he was so proud to introduce you to us. I mean, I just knew right away. And watching you guys build a life together over the last handful of years has been so special. And I know he ended up with the best partner. And I'm so excited to have a sister finally. And I'm just so proud to have you in our family. And I love you, sis. All right, I'm halfway through. A great Bozeman rapper once said, "Go to the party, sip on Bacardi." I'm not going anywhere with that. I really wanted to work it into the speech, and I didn't know how to do it. That's terrible. No, but please, everyone, we're going to try something really quick. When I hold out the mic, I want you to say the word "you." Y-O-U. Let's try it. Yeah! Wow, that was really good. There's a few rappers in there. Okay, let's try one more time. Yeah! All right, everybody raise your glasses, please. Okay? That same great Bozeman rapper also once said the words, "No matter